and then you'll be with a shot of winning the kit, which is, I think, is really, really smart.
Yes. Welcome to CXtra's pre-game chat. I'm Jordan. Below me is Lewis. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you get notified every time that we post a video. Today we're looking at the Southampton game. How are you feeling about that, bro?
I think good. Obviously, it was a mint win against Liverpool the other day. And now that the top four is done, it's been done for a while, but now it's like officially secure. I'm wondering if Pep maybe might start playing some more youth players. We've seen, obviously, in the last couple of games that you've had players like Cole Palmer, Howard Bellis and Doyle on the bench. You've got the news now that Braff's apparently training with the first team. He's just won the Under-23 City Player of the Year, which he's proudly showing off on Twitter, which rightly so, because obviously there's a lot of good players in the academy, so for him to win it, it's decent. And I'm just thinking now, with Sane leaving, officially gone, I'm just thinking, is there now room for Pep maybe just to relax a little bit in these Premier League games and actually play some of these kids? Because we've got some really good ones, as we said. Jayden Braff, he's a good player. Sane's now left. He's training with the first team. He's out. He's technically our best under-23 player based on the awards. I'm just wondering, these players should maybe play some of these. I'm not saying he has to start them, but maybe at least bring them off the bench.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, we've seen a few of the players on the bench in the past few games, like Howard Bellis, we've seen Doyle. I'm excited to see Braff play. I do think he'll make his debut before the end of the season, or maybe I'm just hoping. But now that top four is secured, there's no reason not to, because we should be saving our players for the bigger games, like the more important games like the FA Cup and the Champions League. Although keep in form, so you still play them throughout these next few months. But we do need to bleed in these players, and I think now is the perfect time. If anything, it's an excuse to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because say with these Premier League games now, they're nothing more really than exhibition games. I think Foden and Garcia deserve to start this match against Southampton. Both played really, really well against Liverpool. The other players, it's difficult. Look, Howard Bellis is a good centre back, and I think he could be. It could play for us for a long time if he continues on his projection. But obviously, we do have Fernandinho available. We've got Otamendi available. John Stones might be available if he's fit. I don't know. So for him, I think it's a bit harder for him. Tommy Doyle, again, it's difficult for him because you got Rodri and Gundogan. So to give him minutes, one of them is going to have to sit out, and whether Pep's willing to do that. Cole Palmer, again, he's young again. I guess even if they don't get minutes, even being in the matchday squad is something for these players.
Yeah, definitely.
It's travelling down to St Mary's on the coach or on the train, or maybe even the fly there. I don't know how to get down to Southampton. Training with the first team and just being in that matchday environment, even if they don't get minutes, is got to be a good thing. And I agree with the Braff situation. I think give him a few minutes before the end of the season, and that'll, for me, drive him next year, and just say to him, next year, you've had a few minutes this year. Next year, if you continue the way that you're on, you'll get even more minutes. And you look, if we get banned from the Champions League, a lot of fans are saying don't even bother signing another winger if we get banned from the Champions League, because we don't really need it, given that you're only in 3 competitions. Which is a fair point. Let us know what you think on that, by the way. If we do get banned from the Champions League, do you think we should sign another winger, given the fact that it's only 3 competitions? But yeah, that's just my initial thoughts on the game, is whether or not we might see a bit more youth than we would normally see.
Yeah, I agree with that. I guess that moves us on to the actual game. The reason that everyone's here. Southampton, they're an okay side, but I don't think it's a side that should be testing us, really. I think with the form that we've been in since post-COVID, like the games coming back, I think we'll smash them. And I don't see any reason for us not to. I think we're in really good form. A lot of players are shining, like Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Raheem Sterling. So that's only naming a few. Like we're smashing it recently, and I think they'll all be on a big high after that Liverpool win.
Yeah.
So I think we can probably carry through that form into this game.
Yeah. I mean, Southampton do have some good players and pacey players as well, and players that can create. They do have a good side. I mean, Ward-Prowse is a good player.
Yeah.
Long Ings up front, they're pacey, you know what I mean? They'll basically, I think what their game plan is going to be sit back, try and absorb the pressure, maybe nick a loose pass from one of our midfielders, get it toward Prowse, who can play something in behind for long or Ings to chase because they are fast. And, you know, it's going to be a difficult game in that sense because we are going to be punished by mistakes. And you've seen this year that we have made a lot of mistakes. So I just think, you know, keep it nice and simple. Try not to lose the ball in sort of the midfield area, especially when we're pressing them, because if they could break on us quite good with like I say, with the pace in Ings and Long. They've also got Redmond, who's again pacey. So look, I agree. I think we should be going there and it should be comfortable, but we just need to be professional about it and get the job done. And you know, any sort of loose balls in the midfield, they could be eaten up by Ward-Prowse. Like I say, easy ball in behind our defence and Long or Ings to chase it. We just need to be careful on that way, but. Like I say, it should be a simple game. But like I say, at the same time, these Premier League games now that they are pretty much an exhibition match. But I'm just thinking with the win against Liverpool, I think that'll spur City on now. I think City will want to go and win every single game now for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Show the fans and everyone else in the world why we are still up there. I mean, we just beat them 4-0. They'll be on such a high after that. Mm-hmm. It's insane. Just quickly on the, I know we've already done the post match on Liverpool. What do you make of the whole Bernardo not clapping the guard of honour? He had a cup of tea, didn't he?
It's his choice, isn't it? At the end of the day, we stood there. Look, you got to understand, we're rivals now. Liverpool and City, they don't like each other. They want to win, right?
Yeah,
and them that would have killed some of them City players standing there doing the guard of honour. You know, I don't know exactly what Liverpool fans wanted or Liverpool wanted. What did they wanted to bow down to him? Look, we stood there. They walked on the pitch. He's walked off. Who cares? Look, we've won the league, and at the end, you just won the league, mate, for the first time in 30 years. The first ever Premier League title you've ever won, and you're moaning about some Portuguese bloke.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I said, just get a grip, mate. Rent free all day long. Someone who I want to mention. Is Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, we spoke about it so much, and all City fans have spoke about him all year. I just think that right now, I think his form is just insane, and I think that there's literally no one else in the world that I'd rather have in this team right now than Kevin De Bruyne.
No, I agree. There is not a price tag that you can put on this guy's head. He is undoubtedly our best player. He's insane. His quality on the pitch and the drive that he brings to the team is just unmatched. He puts in a lot of effort and energy into the team, and the transition from defence to attack with KDB in the team, it makes it really quick with him driving at the defence. I mean, if I was a defender, I'd be terrified of him coming at me because you don't know whether, because you know he has it in his locker to hit a screamer. I mean, we've seen him at Chelsea, seen him bare times do that. He can score free kicks, and he has the ability to play these passes that I've never seen before. It's unreal. He's an absolute asset to the team, and I think I've said this for a few of these videos now. I think he'll be our captain next season. He captained the side against Liverpool, and I think next season he will be the captain.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you agree with that? Captain next season? I'll probably go along with that. Honestly, guys, I just think that has he got everything? Is he the perfect footballer? I mean, he's not lazy. He works hard. Defensively, he gets involved. Passing, he can score goals. He can set pieces. He's got left foot. He's got right foot. I'm just thinking now in my head, what are his has he got any weaknesses at all?
He's the complete player.
So. I think he's a complete player, and I'm totally with you, mate. I'm thinking next year, team captain. And you know what as well? I feel like he's the type of player to get even better with the responsibility of having that team captaincy.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think maybe then next year, if he does get team captain, maybe he'll improve even more. And maybe we'll see the best Kevin De Bruyne, which will be scary because right now his form is just unreal.
Like, imagine this KDB, imagine there's another level. Imagine this isn't his final form. Imagine there is something else to this. Like, we're seeing KDB at what we perceive to be his best. Like, if he can gain an extra level on that's scary. Next season,
what does he need to do then? Does it maybe need to score more goals? If you think, right, Frank Lampard is the perfect guy. He used to score 15, 20 goals a season, and get a bag load of assists as well.
Yeah.
But he did used to take pretty much all the penalties. He used to take free kicks as well. So Kevin De Bruyne is now doing that. He's taking penalties. He takes a lot of our free kicks. I think now, if Kevin De Bruyne doesn't get 15 goals a season, minimum, plus he's obviously getting his 15 assists, he's already passed that this year, that's 30 goal involvements. I think that should be an absolute minimum ask for Kevin De Bruyne. Based on his quality and his work ethic, I just think that if he's getting less than 30 goal involvements a season, I think that's poor, which is a good thing, because I'm saying I think he can go on to maybe 40, 45, and maybe even 50 if he can stay fit. So yeah, let us know what you guys think. Captain next year? Good question. Let's move on to our team lineups. Have you gone first on this, or is it me?
Yeah, I'll go first. I've gone with Edison, goalkeeper, obviously. Fernandinho's back in the squad, so I'll go Fernandinho to start. Give Laporte a bit of a rest. Stones, the other centre-back, which could be a bit of a controversial one. He was on the bench against Liverpool, so I'm presuming he's fit. Obviously, we don't know what he's like. He's made a biscuit, so I've just gone Stones start. I want to see him play. I want to see if he can hack it, and I want to see if he's got a future for City. I've gone Cancelo to start, maybe give Walker a rest. He's played a lot of games, and Cancelo came off the bench. Zinchenko left back, give Mendy a bit of a rest. I've gone Gundogan starting midfield with KDB on the right, David Silva on the left. Good to see David Silva back in the team. Phil Foden left wing. He's been smashing it, and I want him to keep playing. I want to see as much of this guy as possible. Bernardo right wing, and I've gone Jesus up top. Hopefully Jesus can have a better performance than he did against Liverpool, and hopefully he can start scoring some goals.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Put my team up.
Yeah,
can you put it on the big screen on?
Yeah,
so I can see it. Right, so I've gone Edison in net. I've got Mendy, Laporte, Garcia, Walker. I just don't change that back four now. For me, I just keep playing that back four all the way up until Madrid, guys. I literally don't move it. I know Fernandinho's been great this year, but he's not a centre back. And I'm just thinking, Laporte and Garcia haven't put a foot wrong when they play together. I know they've only played 2 games, but I don't care. I want them to play. I want them to see what happens. Gundogan, I think he moves the ball quicker than Rodri. I know Rodri, you could argue, he's a slightly better defender. He's a bit more, he's taller, so he's got a bit more physicality about him. But I just think going forward, I think Gundogan's got a bit of a quicker pass and gets it forward to the forward line quicker. And David Silva's been out, so yeah, I'll put him back in with Kevin De Bruyne, Sterling, Jesus, and Foden. I play Foden right wing. I know he's not a winger, but look, I'll play him there. Sad for Mahrez, because Mahrez been class, but Foden's just on another level. And obviously Bernardo just misses out just because, weirdly enough, I know he's a class player, but there's just nowhere to get in this team. But that's because our squad's mint. You know what I mean? Our squad is class, and players like Mahrez, players like Bernardo, no fault of their own, they're just not getting in the side at the moment because we've got players that are just playing out the skin. De Bruyne, you can't drop him. You can't drop Phil Foden. So yeah, it's difficult for them type of players to get in the team. Let us know what you guys think though of our team lineups. Final score prediction?
Yes, I've gone for 4-1 to City. No thoughts on that. I think we should be a relatively not as much simple game, but we should win this game. So and then I'm backing us to score quite a few as well.
Fair enough. I've gone 5-0. I think we'll batter them. Yeah,
we've been close on our score predictions recently.
Yeah, we have.
And also, I went 2-1 against Liverpool, and it finished 4-0. Should have been 5-0. And last time I said 2-1, it was 5-0. So maybe I should go to 2-1.
Yeah. But yeah, let us know what your score predictions are, guys. We're running a competition giveaway for the new home shirt. All you have to do to enter is go to the City Extra Twitter page and just retweet their pinned tweet, which is just basically the competition. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And finally, all you need to do is comment, and this is the most important bit, comment on our intro video. So we'll put something at the top of the video now, but if it's not there, just go to the description. We'll put something there. Go to the video, comment anything you like, and then you'll be with a shot of winning the kit, which is, I think, it's really, really smart. But if you want to do that, we'll put all the stuff in the description anyway. But yeah, get involved, guys, because it's a nice kit and you can win it for free. But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you like the video, hit the like button, and we'll catch you after the Southampton game for the post-match thoughts. Cheers, guys.
See you, mate.